这个倒数的这个设定吗？
So it's August the 1st today, and it has literally been a whole month since the last time I filmed. Because during July, I have been in this like super terrible slump, and I was just like not in the mood to do anything, and like even if I had stuff to do, I just didn't want to. This is like a really bad timing to go through this, but I still did. I'm like, okay, it's been a month. I really need to get my shit together. And like, I was just like talking to a friend last night. I feel like I kind of got some motivation back, and I kind of know what I need to do next. So I'm gonna start filming again. Also, like, I need to like get my previous vlog out. I really need to start working on like editing. So I need to get that done. I like wrote down this whole list of things I need to do today. Or at least like I will try to do them, you know? Yeah, ideally I'm gonna start editing my previous vlog. Or maybe like two, like, cause I have like 2 vlogs that I haven't edited. At least work on the first one, and then like work on my character design portfolio. These are like my art related things I need to do. It looks like a lot, but it actually won't take too much time. Maybe like editing will take some more time, but other stuff doesn't really take that much time, so fingers crossed I don't go back into my procrastination slump phase and I actually get stuff done. Forgot to turn on my camera, so I didn't film the part where I finished editing my video. Well, I didn't finish editing, but I finished the part that I wanted to do, which is like the basic rough cut. So check. Nice. Oh, also I took a shower in the morning. Step 2, I'm gonna work on my character design portfolio, and the design I'm working on right now is the dream that I had in like one of my previous vlogs, which is actually the one I'm editing right now. Like this like cop character. I actually finished one of the characters already, which is like the main character, like the girl, and now I'm working on like her sidekick character, and I've been like working on it already, but I'm not, let me just pull it up. I'm not the most satisfied with like the pose I have right now, like, so I might change it. Not might, I'm going to change it. Where is it? Oh, here it is. So like this is, oh, let me turn it off. So like this is kind of the main protagonist, and then this is kind of like my draft for like her sidekick character guy person. I don't like the pose, so I might just redraw it. I'm still kind of figuring it out. I'm not even too sure about the design. But yeah, I'm gonna work on that now. Might look for some references and like, yeah, I don't know. So I finished drawing my character design thing, because my on my to-do list I said to like redraw the draft because I didn't like the pose, but I ended up just like finishing like the whole character drawing, so now he looks like this. I like even changed up his design. I still need to like do expressions for him, but that's not on the task list today. So that's another thing done. And next I will work on this like other comic that I want to do. So in Vancouver we have this thing called VanCaf, which is short for Vancouver Comic Festival. It's like a Vancouver comic thing. I've been wanting to like apply and like participate in it for a few years already, but I always prioritize school and like other stuff, or like sometimes I like wanted to do it and then like halfway through I just got distracted. That's a very common thing. Last year I like didn't participate because of school, but like I told myself I was gonna participate this year. Like this year as in like do the application for this year, because the application deadline is in November. But then like I got distracted halfway through because like PR stuff and then like just like real life situations. I think that's enough work for today. So yeah, so this is done. Gonna check it off. Nice. Ta-da! And what time is it right now? 6:30. I am actually going to eat dinner and then maybe play a little bit of Stardew Valley. I don't know. Maybe. Sounds like a good plan. Whoop! So I've been thinking about like the comic that I want to make this year. So there's this story that I've been working on. I think I was actually working on it in one of my vlogs. I was like working on like the, what do you call it? The outline, yes. But then like that story was planned for like a web format, and I planned on putting it online and like a scrolling format. And like cause the story is like kind of long-ish, I was like reorganizing like my notes and I realized maybe it's gonna take more than 10 episodes, because like my initial plan was to like keep it short, so like 10 episodes ish. But then I was like looking through my like story and I'm like, I don't think I can finish all that in like 10 episodes. Maybe it'll go on to like 20 or 30 episodes. So I don't really want to make a one-off comic with like a long story like that. I don't really like having like my comic like split in sections. Anyways, I was like thinking about which story to like write about, to like draw about, and since I already have a comic out, which is The Boy Who Wants to See Ghosts. Don't know where it is, but yeah, I drew that comic for my university like final grad project, and I'll probably bring that to VenCaF as well, but I want to make a new comic. So it's kind of like a side story for like my Ghost Boy story. It's like with different characters, but then it's within the same world building, even though there isn't much world building in that story, but like it's ghost related. I actually wanted to make that story into like a children's book kind of format, like back in 2019. Yeah, I got distracted and then like that didn't happen because like I was in like film school and it was like a really hectic time. But yeah, so I'm thinking about pulling that story out again and use that. Like I might have to like edit the story a bit, yeah, and then make that into like my new comic project, and then ideally I will bring that to VenCaF. I'm like, the application haven't even started, so I don't know if it's actually gonna happen, like the deadline is actually gonna be in November. And also like even if I did apply, I don't know if I'm gonna get in, so like that's like stuff that might happen and might change my plans, but at least I'll have like a comic out. So yeah, so that's like my next big project, and I will work on that right now. I will need to work on like my script and like story outline and that stuff, so I need to bring out my laptop. month. 아, 可以，不是，一年。又是水。然后这个，然后后面是橙色，就是这个颜色。So I'm writing the script right now, and I'll show you. So like I have about 6 pages of like the story down right now, and the 2 main characters haven't even like actually got to know each other yet. Yeah, it's just like very typical me writing. Oh well, I'll figure it out. Ouch. Good morning. It is it is August the 2nd. Today, let's write the to-do list together. Character design, expressions, at least 1. There's 4 in total. I was like talking to my friend about like my like new comic idea, and then like we found a few plot holes. So I need to like kind of reorganize the outline and then fill up the plot holes, maybe like change some things up, because the original idea that I had was written like 5 to 6 years ago, so like it might be a little bit outdated, and also my story writing skills wasn't that great back then, so I need to like do some writing magic. Not that I'm really good at it, but like I'll try. Yeah, so so yeah, here's the to-do list for today. Let me put on my table. There. Work time. No, breakfast time. I haven't eaten yet. I need to eat first, and then I will start editing. But yeah, I was done with editing before I started eating. So now I'm back to work on my, what was it again? To work on my character design expressions. I need to finish at least 1. Ideally finish all 4 of them, but I don't think I will be able to do that today. But yeah, I'm gonna work on that and then kind of work on my comic outline. It's like 3-ish right now, so it's like kind of later in the afternoon. So my time management isn't that great today, but yeah, we'll see. Ta-da! Finished! I was originally gonna do how many? 4 expressions. I ended up only doing 3 because I feel like 3 is good enough. I think, yeah, so that one's done. Gonna check it off. Also forgot to check off me editing, character design. Next step, comic stuff. I'm not done, but I'm kind of stuck, so I think I'll like stop here. But yeah, I kind of split the story into a 4-act structure. And then so here. So kind of like beginning, middle, climax, plus and kind of structure. And then obviously I wrote them in like both Chinese and English. That's just how my brain works. Like not all of the plot points down, but like at least the ones that I have in mind down. And then I kind of edited the intro or like the beginning part a little bit, so then I can kind of have more of the information in the beginning, so I don't have to like drag on the story to explain more stuff, if that makes sense. My plan for the length of the comic is about 30 pages. I have to split the 30 pages into these like 4 acts. I was like a little bit worried about my story being too long and like 30 pages won't be enough to tell the story. With the other comic that I did for my grad, I ended up making it 26 pages, I think. Yeah, I ended up making it 26 pages. But I mean, I did told the full story, but I was kind of worried about the pacing because I thought the pacing was a little bit rushed. Like no one else thought it was rushed, or maybe they thought about it but they didn't tell me, but I thought it was a little bit rushed. So I kind of want to make sure this time I don't rush through it as much, but I don't know. But also like because this story is a lot shorter, there's like less information to tell. I think it's a shorter story, so I think 30 pages is enough. But I also have a habit of making it way longer than I wanted it to be, so fingers crossed. So I'm gonna end the vlog here because I'm like editing it and it's like getting really long. It's only 2 days of footage and it has already been like almost 20 minutes. So I think this is like a good length to like end it. But I definitely do have more footage and like I have more stuff I wanted to talk about, so I might put that in the next vlog. But yeah, thank you all for watching and I'll see you all next time. Bye!